is from a DRC Correctional Facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of DRC policy. Thank you for using GTL. Thank you for using GTL.
Hello.
Hey, Mike. Sorry about that. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good. So my name is Babs from Wild 94.1. I work right here in the city of Tampa Bay at a station in Tampa. I also work at a urban in Gainesville, and then I work at a station in Boston. So you are talking to a person who has done interviews before, so you are in good hands.
Okay, cool.
All right, Mike.
That's what's up.
All right, Mike. So first things first, what was it like growing up in Cleveland, and how did the city shape the man that you are today?
Man. Well, I mean, Cleveland, Ohio, a lot of people that is on from Cleveland, they kind of tell you the bad. They don't really tell you, Cleveland's a good city for real. They don't tell the good parts either. Like the same vibes you'll probably get in Houston, and you feel me? That's the same vibes you'll probably get in Cleveland. Like, it's what you make it. Like, when I was growing up, like, it's different parts of Cleveland. Like, you got the hood parts, the suburbs. I come from this hood part, the east side, St. Clair area. Now, St. Clair is a long strip, but it's like a long-ass main street. But it's like you then got up the way, down the way, and the west side. And, like, my neighborhood was more of a... My neighborhood was like the Harlem, like how Harlem is to New York. You feel me? Like, drug dealers, you feel me? Nice cars, hood rich people. You feel me? They steal from the hood, but, they have emotion. Like, so, like, I kind of grew up around, like, a lot of drug dealers and shit like that. Like, growing up, it'd be like on the weekends, it'd be car shows, niggas pulling up in their nice cars, shit like that. Parties, block parties. Like, Cleveland is fun.
Yeah,
so... Like, you got the bad parts.
Right, I was going to intervene real quick. So it's not all, like... Because, when I think of Cleveland, I just think of the LeBron James era, and that's, like, the only, like, thing of Cleveland that I really think about. But you're saying there's more to it.
Yeah, it's more to it. Like, it's more life to it. Like, yeah, you got the Cavs and you got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it's, like, going deep in Cleveland, like, man, like, you got the fun parties, you got the block parties. It could get dangerous, though. Like, Cleveland could get dangerous. Don't underestimate it. But it's basically like the crowd it's the people that you like in cahoots with. Like, so it's like if you're around like people that be on bullshit, that's what you're gonna get. Like, it's like if you're around the hood niggas, but it's like, you still got your hood niggas that still, they don't gotta kill just to be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta kill or rob people just to be a street nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got your hood niggas who just who want to get their money and kick it. You feel me? Like, and that's how I grew up. Like, that's how I grew up for real.
Right, and
so
you're listening.
There's more to it.
And you're listening to Babs from Wild 94.1. I am on the phone with Mike, the rapper behind the wall, and we're talking about a little bit of his upbringing. Now, I got a question. While growing up in Cleveland, did you have any role models?
Yeah, I had role models. It was like the role models that I had. Yeah, I had role models. But like my main role models, because I grew up with my dad. Like, my dad he an older nigga from St. Clair too, and it's like he like an OG. So it's like he was my role model. He taught me a lot of shit. A lot of the stuff I got from him for real. Like he was like a old, real OG. Like, he started his own gang back in like the 80s, the 90s. So it was like he was my role model. Then it's like people older. Once my dad ended up moving to Charlotte, North Carolina for business purposes. He had opened up a club and shit down there. So like when he left that part of my childhood, I looked up to the OGs in the hood, and they was mostly dope boys. But they was like, only reason I looked up to them is because like they really taught me how to be a trapper for real. Like they was really making millions of dollars off drugs and shit. So like them was mainly the role models that I had, and then my mother and my uncles, like they all did the same shit too. Like, so it's like everybody that's from my neighborhood, I'm related to them as well. So it's like it's a big ass cycle. So my family was mainly my role models and OGs from the neighborhood.
Now, would you say that you jumped off the porch by choice, or did you have to? Or do you feel like it was a must?
I felt like the shit was traditional for real. I felt like the shit was traditional because, like I said, I got the shit from not growing up. And my mother and my father, they was trappers. Their mother and their father was trappers. So it's like, it was really like a fucking big-ass tradition for real. Like, so I wouldn't really say it was based on survival because everybody got that same story where, oh, man, I was poor. I grew up in the hood poor, got it out the struggle. You know, every rapper got that same, song. They cry that same song, that same story. Mine's kind of different because I ain't really grow up poor. I can't really relate to that. I ain't grow up poor. So it's like.
But that's all you basically knew. Yeah. So that's pretty much like all you knew. So that's what you.
That's all I.
Ended up doing.
That's all I knew. Yeah, that's all I knew. Like, man, I used to sit around my grandfather, man. Before he died, my grandfather died in 2004. So I was like 7 years old when my grandfather died. So, but when he was alive, man, that nigga sit me down and teach me how to play fucking spades and chess and show me all these old ass, most Superfly movies and Goodfellas, Scarface. Tell me, like, he told me that I was gonna be like him when I got older. I don't know why he put that shit on me, but it happened. Like I used to watch them. They tried to keep it away from me, but at the same time, they was like introducing it to me as well, like on an accident. I was like, I'll watch them like cook up dope and shit like that. I'll be playing and I'll find bricks and shit in the house. I'll find bricks of cocaine in the house, shit like that as a kid. So I ain't asked for this. I just kind of walked into it. I was born into it.
Now, we're on the phone with Mike, the rapper behind the wall. Let's talk a little bit about when you started rapping and why did you start rapping? So when was your first moment where you were like, I want to take this rap shit serious?
I should say, me, I was always talented at making music. I was always good at rapping. And I just used to do it for fun. I used to just do it for fun because that's what I liked to do. I really didn't think I would make a career out of it. You know, I started rapping at like 8 or 9 years old. And I just write, rap, record myself rapping. And, you know, I hit a studio here and there. I just do this shit for fun. But when I really took it serious like when Q Money, because me and Q Money, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but the rapper Q Money, he in jail now.
Yeah, wait, where did he get jammed up from? I do remember Q Money, and he was super viral from Cleveland, right?
Yeah. He was signed to Think It's a Game. He was with Lucci and all of them.
Yeah, I do remember him.
Yeah,
So did you guys get locked up at the same time, or?
No, that's me and him is family. Like, we all grew up, we all from the same hood. We from the Collinwood area, St. Clair. And it's like, man, me and that nigga, we like brothers. Like, we family, but we like brothers. Like, we didn't grow up around each other since kids. Like, I did everything with him. Like, we sold drugs together. We done got money together. Like, the shit that he be rapping about wasn't a lot. Like, man, we started selling drugs together at a young age. And, like, when we was rapping together, too. We was rapping together. We actually had our own little group called Blast Gang, Bustin' Gang, some shit like that. But it had something to do with our hood, our neighborhood. Our neighborhood, we call it the Bricks and 8 Ave Blast Gang and the Brick Boys. So we was growing up rapping and shit, and Q had caught a case. He had caught a dope case. Yeah, that's my bad, yeah. He had caught a dope case. I'm gonna take this rap shit serious. Ain't nobody believe him. Like, he was trying to get me to come with him, and I'm like, man, I'm in the trap, man. Fuck that shit. Like, I ain't about to let no case, you feel me, stop me from getting money. Fuck it. I'm gonna just keep going. Whatever happens, happen. He was completely done with it, and he started taking that rap shit serious, and he took off. When he took off, I said, damn, like, this nigga really done made it. And he was like, nah, I told you. He like, nah, I told you. Like, man, I'm like, all right, I'm serious. Nah, I tell him, I'm like, nah, all right, I'm serious now. He like, man, nigga, you ain't serious. I'm like, no, for real, I'm serious, but I really wouldn't, though. He'd give me schedules, like, shit, come meet me here, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, all right, I'll spin him. Shit like that, because I was too much into the trap, into the dope game. So it was like, my attention was over here when it should have really been on music. But I had ended up catching a case and ended up having to do some time. This was back in 2017 and 2018. I had caught a major drug case, like a 40-count indictment, where me and my family my mother, my baby mother, we all got indicted on a drug case. So I had to basically take the rap for all of them so they wouldn't go to jail. And I sat and did.
Hello?
For good behavior.
Wait, I'm sorry. It broke. It cut off. I don't know why it just cut off. Like the last 5 seconds you just said. Can you repeat that?
What was the last part you heard?
You said you had to catch the case for your baby mama and your mom. You took the case. You took the charge for them.
Yeah. We had caught a big ass drug case and shit, and they was trying to basically charge them as well. It was a 40-count drug indictment, and I basically sat down and did the time. So my mother and my peoples won't go to jail. So I did 3.5. I was sentenced to 4, and I got out in 3.5 on good behavior. But my whole time sitting in there, man, I'm just watching TV, the news and shit. I'm like, niggas telling me, because I'm popular in my city, so niggas telling me like, man, yeah, your brother on here, man, your brother doing this, doing that. So that's when I did that time. That's when I said, man, when I get out, man, I'm taking rap serious. And I got out of jail in 2021, and I started getting on it.
Now, okay, so you brought up Q Money. Who would you say other legends from Cleveland are that inspired you to really take rap serious, that are rappers?
Wait, say that again.
So, you said that Q Money is the one who kind of inspired you to really take rap serious. And I was saying, are there any other legends from Cleveland as rap wise that really pushed you to start rapping and to really take it and make it your main focus? Any other rappers besides Q Money from Cleveland?
No, not for real. He was the only one for real, and the only why he was the only one because that was like my dog. That's my family. Like, you feel me? So it's like if that was like, if he was able to do it, like I knew I was able to do it. So I was like, but wasn't nobody else really inspiring me for real.